Hello to the gamers, this is the start of the Gdansk Regional vlog, and I'm trying to make sure I do more stuff like this to actually record everything, basically, as much as I can, because I'm terrible at doing that. Usually I get home and do like a after regional report, and that's not really the best way to do this kind of content, I think. I don't know, I'm not good at this stuff. I'm like over 30, so all of it's foreign to me. Anyway, if you're wondering why I'm a bit quiet in the voice and stuff, Kay is still in bed, as is Kay, actually. They're both sleepy people. Imagine being in bed at 20 to 8 when you don't have to get up for work in the morning. Anyway, just doing the last few bits of preparation. Got the deck, locked in the deck list. I'm feeling fairly confident with it. It's not a deck I've ever played to a points playing event, like not even a cup or a challenge, so I'm kind of not 100% sure it's the right deck, but I've just had a complete loss of what to play at the moment. There was like a small glimmer of hope that I might play Roaring Moon, but I thought, no, I better not, that might be silly. I'm completely off Raging Bolt. Like, I understand how good the deck is. And I know the matchup rule I had in Leo was like stupidly like unrealistic to see again. But at the same time, I think the deck is a bit too linear for what I want to do. So we've gone with Charizard EX. Charizard EX is a deck I tried to make work for Obsidian Flames, and it wasn't good enough back then. And obviously it's been amazing at some point where, you know, it was top of the tables. It was like, I can't remember how it did with regional wins and things like that. I think got like a couple, but not as many as you'd expect, I suppose. But yeah, I just like the variety of stuff you can do with the deck. There's a lot of options, tech options and etc. So I thought, you know what, we'll try something like that, because I keep saying I want something a bit more technical, a bit more like non-linear. And I'm sure after this I'll go, it was a terrible mistake, I should have gone with a big basic deck and just carried on with that, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll try and update you guys as much as I can during my journey. Like I said, at the moment it is 20 to 8. I'm not leaving here until 10 o'clock. I've got to drive to Leeds Bradford Airport, and then I'm going to be stuck there until like 10 to 4, because airports are weird about you not turning up 3 hours early. Like, it's weird because like I've not really flown that much, but Stuttgart last year, they want you there 3 hours early, but both of my layovers were like less than an hour, and I was absolutely fine. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll check in a bit. Right, so petrol has been acquired. We're now going on the way to Leeds Bradford Airport. So it's a nice 2.5 hour journey. Wish me luck. Well, made it to Leeds Bradford Airport. Traffic was terrible. It's been much longer than it should have, but yeah, we're here, we're getting there. Hello everybody. Right, so there was a bit of a jump cut maybe because I didn't record anything going on while I was in the plane. The plane was terrifying. We already knew because of Murdo. I'm just gonna take a seat real quick. We already knew through Murdo that there'd been an issue with him landing. Basically him and Marius, who I'm sharing this apartment with, or should be sharing this apartment with, they got their flight rerouted because of high winds in Gdansk. It was quite scary actually. There is definitely high winds. That is not to be debated. But yeah, so we knew that some people from London, I believe, are also at the same airport. It got rerouted to Berlin. So they were waiting to find out what was going on with that. I have found out since. I believe Marius had a flight back to Frankfurt that was supposed to then go back to Gdansk, and that got cancelled. So I don't think Marius is now making it, which is awful. It's crap. Like, Marius is great, one of my favorite guys. Murdo is currently en route. I think he touched down in Warsaw already. So he's going from Warsaw to Gdansk. I believe it's a flight. I'm not really sure what the distance is.
But yeah, so he's going to be turning up late, I guess. But I've made it, so it's all good. It sucks that nobody else did. I haven't mentioned as well, I haven't had a chance to record, but like I've caught up, this is a summer camp for Pokemon, by the way. I've caught up with, you guys may be familiar with some of these names. I've met with Daniel Powell, I've met with Joe Bates, I've met with Paul Stringer, I've seen Paul Shale, he's been hiding around. I've seen so many people already. Adam Brook, who's been helping me out with my Charizard list, shout out to him. Quite a few people as well that I'm not going to go through everyone's names. You guys know who you are, you won't watch this anyway. But yeah, so touchdown, we're all good. Got here at a normal time so I can sleep a decent amount. I'm gonna try and find a shop because I haven't eaten since breakfast. I suppose you want a quick apartment tour, right? So do forgive the lighting. I've not actually figured out how to turn the big light on in here, but there's a guy. What's up, guy? There's a bathroom with a washing machine, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of, I don't know why I'm so amazed by washing machines existing. There's the bed. There is the, my bad. There is the living area and the kitchen. Not too much to look at, but yeah, kind of cool. I don't know what our view's like. If I press this against, yeah, there we go. You can see across the courtyard. It's a really cool little place, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a look around, see if I can find one of the frog shops that's been mentioned. Apparently that's one of those that are open. So for those who don't know as well, it is All Saints Day in Poland, which is a holiday. So I'm gonna have to go try and find something to eat. Wish me luck, I'll update you in a minute. Oh, hello there. I didn't think you'd catch me in bed today. Anyway, enough of that. The lighting's terrible, hang on. There we go. I thought it'd be funny having the light on. Also, yes, I'm wearing a hat in bed, it's funny. Wearing pajamas, and what? Anyway, I ended up going to the local corner shop and found Monster, the most important thing you have to do. I texted Kaya and she was immediately like, was there any weird flavours? And I'm like, I don't know, I was scared. It's really weird because like obviously I'm on my own at the moment, still no Murdo, but yeah, I kind of went for a bit of a wander, trying to find food was like weirdly hard to find on Google Maps. Just Eat was weird as well, like I asked it to translate from Polish and it was like, nah, I don't want to. So I was like, okay, and I noticed that one food place was open, and I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure that's like where I thought a supermarket was. So I went across the road, literally across the road, it's like no more than 2-3 minutes away. I found the food hall that Marius has been talking about, and it is incredible. It is so cool. My God, the vibes in there are amazing. But yeah, looking forward to going back to there probably on Sunday. I know we're going out for food on Saturday, I think to a pierogi place. So yeah, I'll probably do a bit more of a, if there's no B-roll for the food hall here, there will be from Sunday's version part of this vlog. So yeah, I'm gonna get some sleep. Murdo's probably not gonna get in until 1 AM. So I've had to put the key in the lockbox and just go, hey, good luck. So yeah, anyway, tomorrow morning, I'm playing Charizard. Good morning to the gamers. It is 7:20 and Murdo managed to make it in at like 20 to 1 last night. So you might be able to hear the shower, that's him. He made it. But yeah, so I'm awake. I can't say I'm like proper awake. I'm absolutely exhausted. But yeah, we should be fine. 8 rounds of playing Charizard. Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a read. Yeah, we're currently getting ready. We're looking to get to the venue for about 8 o'clock. We've got the corner shop to nip around to get food potentially. Because apparently there's not too much in the way of food there, although Leo was pretty good for like food cards and stuff, so it's not too bad. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, got Monster, had my painkillers because of course I'm waking up with a headache. Why wouldn't I? Hello everybody, we are in. There is Murdo. Look at him, 2 very awake boys. So we're in the venue. We're trying to find the people that we know. And I don't know where anybody is, but at least one of them has very bright hair, so I won't miss them. Right, I'm going to try and remember to do these after every round. So round 1's already finished. I think it took like 10. Oh no, it took 20 minutes. That's not too bad. double loss against Dragapult, which is not a great matchup to begin with, but like my starts were absolutely horrible. First game, I only had one Charmander, so as soon as that went down, I was kind of already screwed. They went 3 prices up turn 2. And then game 2, I just couldn't get into the game again. I got 2 Charmanders down, but they just had everything. I went first both times, which might have been a mistake. I think I should have gone potentially second against Dragapult. I should know that, and I don't. But yeah, not great. But we're in the losers bracket, so it's all wins from here, right? Easy. But yeah, my second game was just awful as well, because I opened my hand and it's just like nothing. We had Unfair Stamp, we had Fezandipiti. I think I saw like 20, 25 cards and just absolutely nothing. So yeah, on to the next. So round 2, lost against my Rhydon, Waldex. Could not get set up in the first game, so I hands went 2-2 and then didn't really have any follow-up. Game 2 went exactly how it should, taking the knockouts where I need to, etc, etc. Managed to get into a good position as well, where if they took a knockout, I had Charizard as a response, so that was pretty good. But I should correct myself, actually, round 1, I actually ended up, game 1, I ended up giving the win to the opponent because I emptied my hand, used Unfair Stamp, he shuffled his cards in, I shuffled my deck, which I hadn't done already, and then he said, oh wait, I didn't take a knockout last turn. I was like, oh, you're right, you didn't. So I don't know how a judge would have resolved that because technically I didn't shuffle anything in, but that was, I wouldn't have been able to play Unfair Stamp anyway, so that was an illegal action, so I assume that would have been either a DPL or a game loss anyway, which would have been game as it was. So it is what it is. And then game 3, I was cheering for my opponent here because I opened my hand and it's just Fezandipiti, nothing else. And they just did everything they could to make sure the Rhydon could take a knockout, and they got it. So I can't do much about that. It is what it is. So yeah, 0-2-0. So just got to win from here. Alright, so round 3 done. Charizard Mirror, which is interesting.
Trading Card Game Masters Division. It is now time on your round. Trading Card Game Masters players, please play out the 3 next turns and call a judge if you have additional time. Time for TCG Masters.
So managed to get 2 games done. First game took about 20 minutes. I'd say the second game also took about as long as well. So I'm glad it was a win-win. I tweeted about it already. So if you're following on Twitter, you know all this crap. But basically, like I literally put it down to like knowing the deck really well. It's funny. I sat down across my opponent, didn't know what he was playing yet, and I said to him, "I feel quite good. I feel quite good about this deck because." I had so much practice on live and it felt good to play. Look, there's Murdo.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Murdo.
I'm looking for you. Hello.
There's Murdo. He'll tell you his results in a second. So yeah, ended up going 2-0. Felt really good. I set up checkmates that like I don't think the opponent had seen. Great guy though, fantastic guy. He's got his own channel as well, so I will tag him somewhere in this as well. I believe I've got an interview on his channel as well. He did a little interview off this, that was cool. But yeah, felt really good. Nothing really notable. I got set up both games, which was nice. I didn't use Rotom second game, which was interesting. Iono didn't punish me for the first time in God knows how long. No Charizard start. So yeah, felt pretty good. But yeah, still a long way to go. 1-2. Murdo, how did you do?
Hello. I beat him a Rhydon.
What did beat him a Rhydon?
Yeah, I was like, I was on 4 prize cards, and for the last 4 prizes I took 2 and 2. I missed the knockout on Raikou the round before, so I put 120 on her. And then I could take 4 prizes in the turn with the Ninja, else I would have lost that.
Nice. So 1-2, 2-1. Still in contention. Let's see how it goes. Round 4 report, we got another Charizard mirror, and I lost, and I was late. Yay! We went to the food court, or food truck outside.
Trading Card Game Masters players, it is now time in your round. Please play out the current turn, then share up to 3 additional turns. If you have extra time, call for a judge. It is time for Masters TCG.
Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, ending great, loss. First game, again, 2 Charizard, 2 Charmander was a surprise. So once the first one went down, that was it. I couldn't do anything. Potential for a Thorton play, but I just didn't have the cards available. Game 2 felt like a setup okay, but like I wasn't in a good position. I ended up using Collapse Stadium, getting rid of my Rotom. I used Iono, and then shuffled my hand, put it underneath, and drew. See, this is the thing now, I can't remember where I drew 4 or 5, but either way, Collapse Stadium ended up in my hand again. There's Murdo again. So I ended up just like scooping, because I had no idea why Collapse Stadium was back in my hand. I don't know if I'd actually put it on the deck and drew it. I have no idea. But because I was late and because we had the time constraints that we had, I wasn't winning that game anyway. And even if I did, we wouldn't have had time for a third game, so they would have taken the win because of the late penalties. So yeah, 1-3. But we'll see how we go. I still got points on the line, so I'll still play it out. I'm never playing Charizard again though, because I am sick to death of just having like my only attacker prized all the time. And the amount of time starting crap with it is ridiculous. I know you can start crap with any deck, but like, at least most of them start crap. They're bulky and useful. Hard from starting Rotom or Lumineon, they're just getting bullied. So, it is what it is. Oh, we just had to on to the late thing. I ran with the monster in my pocket, and now I have a wet leg. So I don't know what round we're on at the moment. I think they fell back. Round 5. We are now. Is Roaring Moon? Should have won. Didn't win. It was what? Loss. Yeah, just awful. I'm not even winning against like decks I should win against. The consistency of this deck is trash. I do not understand how people are finding it like fun to play. I just don't get it. Round 6 was against. I've already forgotten. Oh, round 6 was against a Zard Dragapult, mostly Dragapult. And of course, Dragapult is an awful matchup. So, yeah, I haven't even got any like highlight moments to talk about in any of these matchups. It is just awful. I'm just drawing nothing. I'm starting Radzard, Rotom, or Lumineon most of the time, and I'm just not seeing like Search. Like I run 4 Buddy Poffin, 3 Nest Ball, whatever it is, and I'm not seeing anything. So it is going absolutely awful. But I'm still here. I'm still playing. But. Hello there, it's bedtime, Liam. So I haven't done the round 7 and 8 report because I was busy doing the games. So I ended up playing against. God, I can't hold this camera, Lena. I look so unattractive right now. I'm lying down. Hang on. That's better. Murder's laughing at me. Look at him. Shocking. Hang on. Let me just get some like actual lighting on here. There we go. Oh my god. I'm actually gonna keep all this and don't edit it. So yeah, round 7 and 8, I played 2 different Palkia decks. One was Palkia for Alligator, which actually took a game from me. I wasn't really prepared for how it played. They also ran Maximum Belt, which is just like pure Charizard hatred. So yeah, but managed to beat it, so that wasn't too bad. And then round 8, I played against a Palkia Duscnoir. The deck set up exactly the way it's supposed to. I was so annoyed because if it played the way it played, like from the start, I'm day 2, baby. But I'm not day 2 because the deck died. So anyway,
day 2, baby.
On top of that, I also managed to watch this guy use Pokestop 3 times, I think, across the 2 games, and he had 2 items in total. He milled, hang on, let me just do the math real quick, 7 cards off Pokestop. 2 was he actually scooped game 1 before I'd taken 4 prize cards because he milled, I think, 2 Irida, 1 Iono. He said, I just milled a third of my supporters. I'm like, so yeah, it wasn't too bad. So I ended the day on 3-5, which isn't. I mean, it's bad. Like, I want to say I've done worse, but I haven't. So yeah, but more importantly, this guy here, day 2 with Champao.
Yeah, buddy.
He got the freest matchup in his winning in. He's playing Champao, gouging fire.
Yeah, buddy.
Gouging friggin' fire.
Really good, really nice guy though.
Yeah, I will say this much, like, all my opponents are pretty cool. I may have been a bit crap towards the end, but the problem is, like, this is funny. I don't want to ever compare myself to like good players like Azul, but like he talked about it on his podcast before that like he's quite fun to chat before the game and stuff. But once the game starts, you're locked in, like you play in the game kind of thing. And I do the same thing, and it's purely because I need to be able to like concentrate. I know some people can just like talk and play, and I know there's a huge irony in the fact that like I'm mostly a streamer, so I'm playing and talking all the time. But when I'm actually face to face with somebody, like I'm not the most social person generally anyway, not by choice anyway. So yeah, I was kind of like locked in, and the guy in my 7th round, bless his heart, he was commentating on absolutely everything, and I'm not gonna talk shit about that at all. That's so unfair because like that's just how some people deal with things. And I mean, I'm as bad. Like I usually talk through all of my actions, and it's only been this tournament for the first time where I haven't because nobody else seems to. Like people just play the nest ball, find the card, play the card down. Like nobody seems to actually talk through their actions. So to stop doing it myself this tournament and then seeing other people do it, I can't imagine like how annoying that is for like other people sometimes when I was doing it. I don't know. I like to be, again, it might come from like the streaming side of things, but I like to explain what's going on at all times. Just so people aren't confused or people are able to follow along. Or one of the worst things I've talked about is I am awful at like explaining why I do stuff. I know why I'm doing it and it makes sense. But if someone said, oh, why did you choose to nest ball for this rather than this? I couldn't tell you. I just know it feels right at the time. It's really weird. It's like, best way to explain it is like exams, especially like maths exams. It's always like, oh, don't just show the answer, show you're working out. And I'm like, no. Like, it came to me in a dream. That's how I got this answer. So yeah. Anyway, I think I got a little bit of B-roll for it, but we went to a pierogi place. I don't know the actual name of it, but Murdo and I both ended up getting these cute as hell pierogi plushes. Kaya doesn't know about it yet, so by the time this video comes out, she will, but I've got it for her. But it also is going to be like our pillows, because these pillows are just
Great.
so bad. I didn't really have time to like show you guys yesterday because of like obviously how late the stuff was. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to go to the venue tomorrow. I will go to the venue. I don't know what time I'm going to go. But Murdo's obviously got to be there for 8:30. So if I'm up and ready to go, I'll probably go. But
Oh, come on.
yeah, and then tomorrow we're going to the food hall again, which
Wait.
I think I've mentioned it already. But I went on Friday and it was really cool. But I went by myself. I didn't really feel like very brave. I didn't feel like recording a lot of stuff while I was there. So when Murdo's there with me, I'll feel a bit better. We should be catching up with a couple more friends of ours as well. So yeah, gonna be good. Look forward to it. And honestly, like overall, yeah, 3-5 is kind of crap. But like I took wins with a deck that I've not played much of before. I've barely played it in real life. But yeah, I think I'll be going back to the drawing board for Stuttgart. Surging Spark is going to be legal, so I do want to try out a couple of decks before I make like a decision. But I do want to try and like at least lock in an archetype or two 2 weeks in advance, and then hone in the week before again. Because I feel like my prep was good this time around. I played as well as I could. Just the deck let me down, honestly. And you guys know better than anyone, better than me, better than anyone. That like I'm the first one to point out my mistakes. So anyway. On to day 2 from Murdo. Congratulations once again. I'm so proud of him. And I'll check out you guys later. Guten Morgen to the gamers. It is whatever time it is this morning.
7:53.
It is 7:53 and we are going to go to the venue. I wasn't sure if I was going to go this early, but like I either go to the venue and hang out, or I hang out here with pierogi and pierogi. So yeah, we're gonna go in. I'm probably not gonna do the cup or challenge or anything unless I get extreme FOMO, in which case I might, but I probably won't. I'll probably just like walk around, spend far too much money, and then go sit down and carry on watching the McMahon documentary. Just disturb a load of people sat next to me like, why is he watching this weird shit? Anyway, yes, we're gonna go in and go hang out. I don't know what the plan is. Murdo getting to the finals is the plan, realistically.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
But like, if nothing goes to plan today, we'll probably end up coming back early, watching the F1 because we're absolute nerds, and then we should be going to the food hall tonight. That's probably gonna be the highlight, because I know there's like the old town and stuff like I could be going to look at, but I'm tired, man. And honestly, just like being away and being somewhere different is quite nice, just to chill for a little bit. So don't tell Kate that because she'll get upset at me.
she's already mad that I go on holiday without her, so. Also referring to it as a holiday is also not her favourite thing in the world. Anyway, this morning is this morning, and we're cracking on. And throwing Charizard in the river. Bye.
Yesterday, huh?
Yes, Murdo.
Maybe
Where did the cursed pen get me yesterday?
maybe you used the wrong color. Maybe you choose red, right?
I used black.
black.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do blue.
So for context, on this weird clip that I've just now included, Murdo goes, hey, there's pens there, because he's borrowed one of my pens, which I said is special, and then threw it on the floor. Not on purpose. And then Murdo just said, where did that pen get you yesterday, huh? And I said, yes, Murdo, where did that pen get me? So now he's got the cursed pen, so he's guaranteed to get 04 now.
Is it?
Sorry, dude. There it is.
More the color.
Well, I think one of them doesn't work as well, which is the best part.
Yeah, the red one didn't work yesterday.
That's the cursed one. Anyway, that's the face of the guys going 4-0 into top 8.
Probably not.
Done like a terrible terrible ending to this vlog. I've not really done much of an ending. Murdo and I are pretty much all ready to go. He is over there. Look at him, just hanging out being a top 64 person in Gdansk. Ridiculous. Is that cool? Anyway, yeah, I didn't really do much in the way of filming yesterday. We went to the Stacia. Sorry, Poland. Went to the delicious food hall that's nearby. We ended up catching up with a couple of friends of ours. There are photos. I will get them up. But yeah, caught up with Tash and Charlie again, and a couple of their friends as well. And we ended up seeing our friends from the pierogi restaurant as well, like some of my German friends on Mondays. German friends, I suppose. I can't just steal them. Or can I? No, it was quite cool. We ended up like sat at like a huge table, just like all hanging out. The food was amazing. Again, didn't get much in the way of video, but I did take photos of what I ate. I had tomahawk steak, which was incredible. Oh my god, it was so nice. With like crispy potatoes and like tzatziki. I can never pronounce it. I'm terrible at it. And then I looked at several dessert places, but like I was staring at the cakes for far too long. They had so much choice, and a lot of it was cheesecake, which if you know me, huge cheesecake fan, huge cheesecake guy.
You're a famous cheesecake guy.
Famous cheesecake guy. But instead I went for a white chocolate pomegranate tart, and oh my god, dude, I thought I'd died and gone to heaven. Like, the food was that goddamn good. If I could smuggle it across the border and just take like an entire cake with me, I would take it around the country, touring it, to show people how delicious this cake is. My god. Anyway, absolutely fantastic. We ended up coming home, I want to say about 9:30, 10 o'clock, and we went pretty much straight to bed. Like, it's been a very tiring weekend, but it's been fun. I already put out on Blue Sky and Twitter, but like, I've even though I was like really disappointed in how hang on, I will correct myself. I'm not disappointed in how I played, but I'm disappointed in how I performed. Is that probably the right way to phrase it? Because like, I played as well as I could with the cards I was given. It is what it is. But the weekend itself, it's probably been like my favorite regional weekend that I've ever had. And we didn't even do that much in the way of like looking around, touring, etc. like that. But like, just the place we went to, the venue itself was quite nice. The food we had was incredible. And I just don't really have any complaints. If anything, I'd have liked to have like an extra day or two just to actually be able to walk around like Old Town and stuff. But, you know, it is what it is. Murdo's now making the bed, which...
Not really.
What?
I'm just creating an order.
The hosts like it when people just like bundle shit, because they can just scoop it and then throw it into laundry. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. He just folded it and threw it at me. It's like a little angry housewife that just got told they didn't put the laundry out properly. Anyway, I'm going to be traveling back in the next couple of hours. So this might be the last part of the vlog. I don't know, I might do a little bit more when I get home to talk about a couple of bits that like I'm not 100% like covered in the video and stuff like that. But and again, this will be another vlog where it's kind of like all over the place. I will try and get better at refining these, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. But thank you guys if you've watched this far, and if this is the end of the clip, then this will be at the end. But yeah, thank you for watching. And we'll try and get some more. We'll get a better deck for next time, because Charizard can just river. Bye, everybody. Sup, y'all? So I kind of rushed to get into the car because I was over time.
I think there's a grace period, so you're okay. And I'm hoping this comes through because my phone's currently attached to my headphones in my car and it'll be a bit weird. So anyway, yeah, managed to get back. We landed early, but like it took a while to get through passport control and stuff like that. Has become like the most of any journey at this stage. So yeah, I've got a nice 2-hour 20-minute drive back home. And then yeah, I don't know like if there's any more to add onto this vlog, but maybe a debrief of how I felt about the deck. I mean, I've kind of already thrown a middle finger up at it and threatened to throw it in the river, so it won't be good. It won't be positive, let's put it that way. But yeah, still the drive back now. For those of you worried, I made it home. So yeah, I've been at work all day today, so I've not had a chance to do anything, but I've just got to editing the vlog. OMG behind the scenes. Also, we have a lighting issue. There's a bulb out, and we're millennials, so we haven't changed it, so I'm going by the big light there. Anyway, yeah, I wanted to, because it felt like a bit weird to end the video there. I would say I don't think I hate the idea of playing a setup deck, but for whatever reason, setup decks do not agree with me. I have to say, I was thinking, you know what I'm like, I'm terrible. I constantly change decisions on what decks and stuff I want to play, and I was genuinely like, maybe Dragapult's the right way. It's just no, it's another setup deck. Like if I miss what I need to hit, then I'm in the same problem. So yeah, I've been thinking about it all day today at work because I could work or I could think about things that I actually care about. Yeah, I think I know what decks I want to try out. There is 2 new archetypes I'd like to try with Surging Sparks, so we're going to be trying those out on stream ASAP. Otherwise, there is 4, but realistically 2 main archetypes I will be trying out and going with instead, most likely. I realize how haunted this looks, by the way. We're all good. That's Beans in the window, by the way, creeping around. Hey, bud, you gonna say hi? Hi. Oh my god, is chat getting cat cam? Chat's getting cat cam. So yeah, there's Beans. He's looking all cute. I don't think you'll see him, but Neo is there. And yeah, the room is more of a mess than usual because I don't know if I've already mentioned it, but we've got an extension currently being worked on at the moment. So yeah, things are a bit chaotic. But yes, finish this vlog off. To debrief, I think I need to stick with what I know best, and what the decks I've done the best with are the big basics. If you catch me talking about any deck that isn't a big basic, stop me. Just push me over. Say, hey, idiot, no. I was very unfair on Raging Bolt because realistically, the gauntlet of matches I had to play was an absolute nightmare and kind of a freak like list of decks to play against. Like, who was expecting any of those? And I won games I shouldn't have won, let's be honest. Like, Chien-Pao and God of War were always going to be a struggle, but the fact I took games from Lost Box, the fact I managed to beat Iron Thorns, and going back to the Challenge the Cup the other week with Raging Bolt, I took games I shouldn't have took. Like, I won against Terrapagos. I won against a Farigiraf EX deck. Like, those aren't decks that Raging Bolt is supposed to be beating. That's pilot skill, baby, alright? That's the skill difference. So yeah, I think right now I'm between, if we're sticking with what we got in current format, Raging Bolt or potentially Roaring Moon, because Roaring Moon always feels like home to play, and it is one of the decks that I've just always done very well with. Otherwise, I do want to explore Hydreigon and Arcaladon EX. I think both of those decks are interesting. I did have a quick chat with Paul Stringer, actually. He did say that Hydreigon probably isn't good, but there is something with Arcaladon, potentially. So, you know, maybe I can crack it. Who knows? Maybe I discovered my new skill. But anyway, thanks for watching as always, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will be working on making these vlogs much more coherent, much more consistent, and audio will be better as well. I'm not using a mic right now. In fact, I might be putting my thumb over where the mic is. I have no idea. I'm such a boomer. But I have got the Rode mics that I should probably figure out how to use with my phone correctly, because that audio is significantly better, and I can interview people then as well, which I think would be quite cool to do. So yeah, thanks for watching as always, guys. All the social media links are in the description below. I will try and get back to a consistent streaming schedule very soon, I promise. This video should be out either tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, or Thursday. We'll be back to normal next week, hopefully. That's the plan. No more overtime to have to worry about too much either, so there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.